That's a pound sign, yes. Williams here. Williams here. Owens here. That'll be Adrian. Right. I need Michael Savage and scratch that. I've got him. Who else do I need? Right. Williams here. Ben Green's F1 Vettel, he'll be here. Owen's there, Adrian's there, Savage is there. Yeah, we'll just. Nope. Invite. There we go. No, it's actually round 9 because remember we didn't do Monaco. And once again, Twitch being Twitch, they are refusing to let me change my stream title. I have told them about this numerous times, and they A, refuse to get back to me, and B, refuse to do anything about it. Yep. The elite race, no problem. I'll get that sorted on my end. Ah, excellent. Actually, I'll save you the hassle. I'll get the link. Yeah, it's just twitch.tv/TOTD Academy. TOTD Academy. Yep, it's just come up on my desktop that it's gone live. Fantastic.
Oh wow. Alright, thanks for that heads up.
Well, that could make things very interesting. Excellent.
It feels like
And
I'm
what
unprepared, but nonetheless.
And what it's also going to mean is that we could end up seeing Matt Dixon on commentary more often if this is the case. You never know.
Have a good one, Callum. Good luck, Kinsey. Enjoy.
Yeah. I'll catch you after the elite race.
Sure.
So now that's out the way. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. It is round 4 of the Talk of the Devil Elite League, and we are at Silverstone this evening. We say it so often. We say it so often that there's no place like home. And this is no different. So we've got 5 drivers with us this evening. We'll just have a look at the standings right now. See who's where. Adrian Solomon currently leading the championship. With 49 points. Owen Lewis with 43. Hubert, who's not racing this weekend, has got 31 points. Michael Savage, who is here, 18 points. Jeremy Kopecki, 12 points. Darren Hicks with 10, and Dylan Hendricks with 6. Willem Brits is here this evening. This is going to be a great battle between Owen and Adrian for this championship. So the British Grand Prix, one of the few circuits that's been here since one of the few races that's been here since the start. Formula One. So here we go, everyone's readied up. Yeah, Owen Lewis is master playing. I'm responding to the Twitch chat as well. So this is going to be fun. It's short qualifying, as has often been the case here, and it will be a 25% race, I believe. It'll be either 25% or 50%. We'll find out after this qualifying is out of the way. We've got supporters for Adrian Solomon, our championship leader already. But of course, like I said, there's no place like home. Right, so it looks like there's no sound coming from the game at the moment, but hey ho, what else can you do? Adrian Solomon, first man out on track. Oh, we've got a new driver, but he's actually in the main league.
Drivers will take part in 21 races this year on a variety of circuits, including prestigious street circuits.
And we've got Owen Lewis and Michael Savage out on track as well. Going to be a good race here. We could potentially have another great battle on our hands with our championship contenders.
Very warm welcome to you all today, with plenty of entertainment planned for our track race, several hours of action-packed racing from the pinnacle of motorsport.
Here he comes. To the first sequence of corners. And then down to the Wellington Straight. And then down the former pit straight, round to Copse. And then this great section here, Maggots and Beckett's. And then through Chapel onto the Hanger Straight. And we've got Ben Green out on track as well now. Adrian Solomon coming around the final corner now to set his lap time. What's it going to be? A 1:29.6. It's a good lap time for him. Yellow flags in sector 3. Michael Savage at 29.6. 2.4. Here's Willem Brits. You're certainly not going to lose him in a crowd with that livery. Owen Lewis is on his flying lap. Owen Lewis, but Willem, interestingly, the only one on mediums. That is a very interesting development. Yeah, we've also got the World Athletics Championships ongoing right now. So hopefully I'll be able to try and keep you guys up to date with what's happened there. What I've just found out is that we've just had... Oh, there's problems with Owen Lewis. Problems with Owen Lewis. Owen Lewis has an issue that his DRS won't close. That is concerning. We've got a new shot put world record, but my goodness me. I'm at a loss for words here regarding this. And Lewis is back in the pits, and Ben Green at 27.8, Willem at 28.1. It doesn't look like he's going to be... Yeah, but we've got Michael Savage. He's out for another lap. And Savage into the pits now. Adrian Solomon coming out for another lap. We've got about 10 minutes to go.
Silverstone has hosted several motorsport disciplines over the years, including F1 Speed Series, GP2.
So here we go. Adrian Solomon coming around for another lap. Oh, we almost lost it there. He lets Owen Lewis through. Yeah, DRS issue's been fixed for him.
GP at Silverstone after the BRDC activated a contract clause in July 2017. This sees 2019 being the final year that this iconic circuit will feature in the F1 calendar.
Ben Green out on another lap and Lewis out on a lap as well. Lewis still to set a time, but he's on a lap right now. So in the athletics, we've just had the women's 4x100 relay final. Great changeover there. Owen Lewis, a 27.7. What a lap from him. Jamaica take the gold, silver for Team GB. Fantastic work. That's another medal for Team GB.
During 2017 British GP, Lewis Hamilton achieved the Grand Slam by the fastest lap, leading every lap of the race. Although Silverstone is now synonymous with British GP, Brooklands was actually the first circuit used in 1926, with Aintree and Brands Hatch also hosted on multiple occasions over the years. Situated in Northamptonshire at the heart of England, surrounded by British countryside, Silverstone circuit.
So it's Owen fastest, Ben Green second, Willem third, Solomon fourth, and Savage rounding up the top five. The tyres you set your fastest lap on will be the tyres you start the race on, with it being short qualifying. It's the men's 4x100 relay now. So if you're wanting to improve on your lap time, now would be a very good time to do so. And Savage is out of ERS. Out of ERS.
Introduction of the halo in an effort to increase safety measures for the drivers. The wishbone. However, there has been some resistance over the new regulations.
Savage comes into the pits. He might have time to get his tyres changed. Ben Green out on track now. And talking of on track, the men's 4x100 relay finals about to get underway. And away first time. Yeah, Coleman's going to be a tough guy to stop. Here we go. Coming down the straight. USA, they get the gold. Another silver for Team GB.
Introduction of the V6 formula back in 2014. Which will monitor vital signs, allowing safety teams to better assess the situation in the event of an accident. Notable winners from past British GPs include
Willem, 127.1. Ben Green, a 127.5. Savage is not going to have enough time to improve on his lap time. Right, now I'm going to see if I can find this shot put world record. I'm going to see if I can find it. Williams not going to improve on his lap time. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. And Ben Green in the pits now. Owen Lewis is up on his lap time.
Silverstone offers 306 kilometres, 10th race over 52 laps.
Only Solomon and Lewis can improve on their lap time. At the moment, it's Willem on pole. And Solomon doesn't improve. He stays fourth. Only Lewis can improve. He's definitely looking okay at the moment. He won't be able to use any more ERS. This is going to be tight. Is he going to improve? He does improve, but he only goes second. Willem Brits on pole for the first time this season. There's Willem Brits, Owen Lewis, Ben Green, Adrian Solomon, and Michael Savage. That is your grid for the race. So here we go. Round 4 of the Talk of the Devil Elite League. This is what we have in store. There's no place like home. And we're back here to the place where it all began. 7 out of the 10 F1 teams are based here in the UK. And 4 of the 20 drivers are on the grid that are from the UK as well. The accents change noticeably every 25 miles. Home of people like John Lennon, William Shakespeare, Charles Darwin, Martin Brundle, and of course, 5-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. 3.66 miles, 2 DRS zones, 18 corners to negotiate, 8 to the left and 10 to the right. Some of the action zones to look out for. You've got Village Corner at turn 3. Kimi Raikkonen versus Lewis Hamilton in last year's race. And we also got Copse Corner at turn 9. Carlos Sainz versus Romain Grosjean. Not the best day for them. They ended up out of the race. And then the Hangar Straight heading down to Stowe. 1987. Mansell on the right. PK on the left. It was always going to be one person that came out on top on that day. 3 tyre compounds. The hardest of the Pirelli range. It is the soft of the C3, the C2 for the medium, and the C1 for the hard. You're looking at roughly 27 to 28 seconds for a pit stop. So here's the grid. It is Willem on pole for the first time this season. Owen Lewis, another front row start for him. Ben Green and Adrian Solomon, an old German row 2, and Michael Savage. Not the way he would have wanted to come back home, but nevertheless, that's 5th place for him. So laps, we're looking at roughly 9 to 17 laps for the soft tyres, the 18 to 26 on the mediums, and 26 to 34 on the hards. You could potentially see a lot of them going for one stops today, but we'll wait and see what happens. The drivers are readying up now. Kovacs just, at the start of the broadcast on BBC Two, Kovacs took the world record. The previous leader, 22.90. Five lights, and when they go out, it will be race time at Silverstone. Great start there from Will and Brits. Everyone gets away cleanly. There we go, and Ben Green made up a place. Just what he needs. And Krauser managed to get 22.90 in the men's shot put meanwhile. Like millimeters that decide who gets who got the silver medal, and it was Krauser in the end. Walsh defending champion. And Adrian Solomon's out of the race. Solomon's out of the race. That was at Copse. Out of the Maggots Beckett section. Oh, dearie me. That'll be no points for Adrian Solomon today. So the order at the end of lap 1, Willen leads, Ben Green second, Owen Lewis third, and Michael Savage fourth. Shame for Adrian Solomon, not what he would have wanted. Actually, it wasn't a new world record, it was a new championship record for Joe Kovacs. He wouldn't have been a million miles away from the world record. Get the race stewards onto that incident regarding Adrian Solomon ASAP. So lap 3 DRS is enabled. DRS Ranger, Owen Lewis and Ben Green. Lewis past Ben Green without much trouble. A great battle between these two for the end of the race. And oh, dearie me, Owen Lewis has had enough. It's going to cause issues, and he's now down to 4. The sort of thing he really could have done without. Surely that's front wing damage. Doesn't look like he's got front wing damage. No, he's managed to avoid any damage at all, which is very impressive. Will be trying to get, and Michael Savage in the pits on lap 6, which gives Owen a place back for now. He'll definitely be looking to get himself back into some sort of working order. And no one's got 28 seconds over Michael Savage. He's got enough time to make the pit stop and still come out ahead of him. just. He stays out. That gap's building between Lewis and Savage. And Willem Britt's in the pits now. Everyone is jumping into the pits. They have seen the time advantage they have. And now, can they capitalize on it? And there's Michael Savage now. He's not going to have enough time to be able to get out ahead. Is he? This is going to be close. Willem's out. Ben Green's out, but is Owen Lewis going to get out? Yes, he is! Very well played. Very well played from the top three. They make the pit stop and they maintain position on the track. Very well played from them. Laps to go after this. More to go after this. Willem's still leading. Ben Green second and Owen Lewis third. Willem to set the fastest lap of the race. Three laps to go now, 2 after this. Nolan Lewis right on the back of Ben Green. He's got DRS. On to the penultimate lap now. I've just found out there's technical issues at the main league, so I'm not going to have time to do interviews after the race. It will be a case of finishing this stream, getting the next one set up, and then just getting straight into the main league. So Will and Brits coming round the final sequence of corners. Will and Brits, first win of the season, he wins the British Grand Prix. And oh, something's happened with Owen Lewis. Owen's not going to be on the podium. Not what he would have wanted. Ben Green takes second. Michael Savage is third. Which leaves Owen Lewis fourth. At least we managed to get a British man on the podium. So I'm going to cut and run now. After we find out who got the fastest lap, we'll take it from there. But for now, it's good night from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys over at the main league. With Will and Brits. So catch you guys at the main league shortly.